the fuck texted me on Discord? Eh? Yo, Indian, react to horror animations or you're gay. Today, we will be reacting to
short horror animations.
Before we start this video, that is oil on my hair, okay? I'm not a freshie, it's just oil. I want my hair to grow, okay? This video is sponsored by Dr. Today, I am assisted with Mom Spaghetti. Everyone, if you haven't, go and like and subscribe to this person. MJV Animations. Okay, chat, this first video will be 3 very disturbing true New Year's horror stories. Of course, animated.
We'd driven 3 hours into the mountain to get away from the hospital.
Wait,
Both of us
away from the hospital? It's like you want to get touched.
worked in emergency medicine, and it was our tradition to trade crowds and from the trees. At first, I thought maybe a hiker or ranger was checking on people before the storm got worse.
Yeah. You see this hobo here? You run away from him, you're gonna get...
But as he got closer, I saw he was limping badly, clutching his left arm.
If I saw someone limping out of the woods, I'm running the straight fuck out of there. No way I'm staying in that shift. My bad is looking like this.
His face was in twisted pain. He collapsed to one knee in the snow about 20 feet from us.
Up! Kneel for black lad.
And started yelling that his wife had fallen off a ridge, was hurt badly, and maybe bleeding out. He begged us to come help. Jason and I didn't even hesitate.
Man, shut up. Your wife is good as
God.
We forgot to grab our phones. The man kept saying his wife was dying, that it was close, and that we must hurry.
Your wife can die. I do not give a living shit about your wife.
We followed him into a narrow trail, cutting between thick pines. The snow muffled everything except our breathing and boots. We walked about 5 minutes, heading deeper into the woods. That's when I started noticing how the man's limp was changing. It had been dramatic when he first approached.
What do you mean his limp is changing? Is he limping right, or is he limping left, or is he limping upwards towards my fucking ceiling?
Panic and urgency of a person whose wife was almost dying was very obviously missing. Instead, he was just walking and glancing back occasionally to make sure we were following.
Big red flag over there. Do not follow anyone who looks back and looks for you. You know you're gonna get touched.
I whispered to Jace that something felt off.
Well, you don't say, you stupid ass bitch.
2 men stepped out from behind a large boulder.
2 robed men. Man, I'm getting the fuck out of there.
One had a rifle slung over.
Oh fuck no, man had a rifle. I'm out.
The other was holding a metal pipe with a flashlight ducked.
What that metal pipe do? Shove it up my ass.
The limping man dropped the act immediately. He stood beside me. The man with the rifle told us to hand over everything we were carrying. His voice was flat.
Take my shit. If you have a rifle dressed up like that, I can't see who you are. Take my shit. You're good as gold. Take this fucking spaghetti, bro. I don't give a shit.
Jace quietly handed over his wallet, his watch, and the chain he was wearing. I handed over my possessions too. They asked for...
What possessions have you got besides a smartphone, you dumb bitch?
We told them we'd forgotten them in our car. They asked Jace to pass the keys over. Jace slowly opened his palm, but right before the guy with the rifle could snatch it, Jace fumbled and dropped them into the snow.
Dumbass!
Sensing his plan, I took tiny steps back and waited. Just as the man bent down to pick them up, Jace elbowed him in the ribs.
Oh, let's go, Jason!
He yelled at me to run as he himself took off in the opposite direction. I bolted.
What a hero, chat.
Behind me, gunshots cracked.
Your boy is dead!
To my left, but I didn't stop. I kept running and slipping. The branches whipped my face, and cold burned in my lungs. I heard them behind me, but the storm was getting worse, and the visibility was dropping. I didn't know where I was going, just downhill toward where the road might be. My legs were burning. My hands were numb. I'd lost a glove and couldn't feel my fingers. I kept running and thinking about Jace, whether he'd made it or they'd gone after him instead.
Bro, Jace is long fucking gone, bro. GG.
Waving both arms and screamed. The driver hit the brakes hard. He pulled me into the cab and asked what happened.
Why is he Loki so chill about it? Hello?
Can I Loki come up to your crib?
I tried to explain, but my teeth were chattering so hard I could barely talk. He called it in and drove me to where the rescue teams could meet us. I sat in the back of an ambulance for what felt like hours. I couldn't stop shaking and kept asking about Jace.
Jace is gone, you dumb bitch.
They wrapped me in blankets and checked me for frostbite. My fingers were turning white at the tips.
Oh.
They found Jace about
Ooh, at the tips.
2 hours later. He'd managed to circle back toward the room on his own.
He's alive? I thought this motherfucker was long gone.
Bruised and shaken, but alive. He said he'd lost them in the thicker part of the woods and heard them searching for a while before they finally gave up. When I saw him walking toward me, I started crying.
Why are you crying for? Why are you crying, you stupid old...
I'm 29 now. That was 3 years ago. I still work in emergency medicine, but I don't go camping anymore.
Sorry, how's the timeline shifted from her getting brutally molested in the snow to her in a green outfit in a hospital? Huh?
And when someone comes into the ER with an urgent story about a family member who needs help, I call security first.
Man, that shit wasn't fun at all, chat. Like, what the fuck was that, man? Okay, so that one wasn't really as scary. I didn't go, huh? Okay, I hope this one's a little more scary. This next one would be 4 true Home Alone and Night Shift horror stories. Let's go.
I was 16 when this happened. It was the summer of 2015, and my parents...
Summer 2015. 2015, best time to live. Wait. I couldn't fucking believe I just did that shit!
Where every driveway looked the same. Palm trees out front, stucco walls, and lawns that always smelled faintly of cut grass and rain. They left early on a Thursday morning. I remember because my dad made a joke about me holding...
Your dad is a twat.
My mom told me not to invite anybody over. I wasn't planning to anyway. It was just going to be me and my dog Max, a 90-pound golden retriever.
Max looks like a flippin' spastic.
It was close to midnight. I was on the couch scrolling through Reddit when Max lifted his head and gave this low growl. Not a
Why the fuck is the dog looking like some bitch ass?
bark. Just that deep rumbling sound that dogs make when they're unsure about something.
What do you mean he's unsure about something?
First, I figured it was the rain. Florida storms roll in all the time, and the thunder sometimes
Man, what a dream to live here, huh?
shakes the windows. But when I muted the TV, I realized it wasn't thunder. It was a tapping sound.
Ooh!
Someone's fucked.
Not exactly. More like somebody brushing their fingers against the door.
Oh, which bloody weirdos whacking their fingers across my door? Stop going.
I froze. I told myself it could have been the wind hitting the screen door, or...
Yeah, I'm sure it's a frog, buddy. It's definitely a frog jumping multiple times to hit his head just to piss you off.
maybe a frog. We got big ones that sometimes jumped on the glass at
Oh, what the fuck? That frog is... that frog is flipping thick.
But Max was staring directly at
Yo!
up, heart thudding, and peeked through the blinds. The porch light was on. Nothing. No car in the driveway and no movement. But still, something felt wrong. I double-checked the locks on the front and back doors, shut every window, and went back to the couch.
Smartest person so far that I've seen.
Max stayed alert for another 10 minutes before finally laying his head back down. I didn't realize it then, but that was just the beginning.
Who's this creepy ass figure in the corner?
Around 3 p.m., I noticed the side gate was open.
Oh! Ooh. Your padlock has been broken. Get a new one.
Kept it padlocked. He was obsessed with security. I walked over.
He's
and
obsessed
told
with security? Security? You call that
my
security?
dad always kept it padlocked.
You call this security? I could jump over that goddamn fence if I wanted to.
When the night came, I made sure every door was locked, curtains were closed, and lights off, except for one lamp in the living room. Max laying beside the couch, half asleep, but twitching his ears every few seconds.
Go to sleep, you dumb dog. You gave up after 10 minutes, you stupid old...
Around 1 a.m., I heard it again. Tapping sound.
Ooh.
This time, it wasn't the front door.
It was the
sliding glass
back.
door that
Oh, shit.
The sound was softer than before, like some...
Who's bloody doing this against my flipping door, man? Stop flipping doing this, man.
But he was running a fingernail across the glass. Max exploded into
Yeah,
barking.
go, go,
Kinda
go.
rattles your chest. I jumped up, grabbed my phone, and flicked on the porch light.
Huh?
For a split second, just a flash. I
Uh-huh.
saw somebody dart away from
Ooh.
the door. Shape. A man. Couldn't see his face, but I
The
got a
hell?
white t-shirt, dark shorts, and a glint. Maybe a flashlight. My stomach dropped. I called 911 immediately, trying to sound calm even though my voice was shaking. The dispatcher told me to
Yeah, I can imagine how he's calling the 911. Hello, 911. What's the problem?
stay inside and keep the doors locked, and that an officer would be there soon. It took them about 15 minutes to arrive. By then, whoever it was long gone. The cop checked around the yard, found nothing but a few footprints in the sands near the fence, and told me it was probably a prowler. Happens sometimes.
A prowler? What the fuck is this living piece of shit called the prowler?
Gate opening.
Uh.
My heart slammed into my chest. I reached over and grabbed the aluminum bat. I
Oh shit, he's got a baseball bat. Why is he scared? Why is he low-key scared for? All he needs to do is go. Oh shit, I think I broke my monitor. Fuck. Yeah, that's definitely broken. Let me see. Yeah, that's definitely broken.
at my bedroom window. Then another sound. Whisper. It was faint, muffled through the wall, but I swear I heard somebody say, "Come here, boy."
What the fuck? What do you mean, come here, boy?
Around 3 a.m., the sound that woke me up wasn't tapping this time. It was
was the
literally
door.
glass shattering.
Oh
A
shit.
sliding door.
Oh shit.
I bolted upright. Max lunged out of the room
Oh shit.
before I could grab him, barking like a maniac. My heart pounded so hard I thought I might pass out.
Don't be a pussy. Get the baseball bat.
I heard heavy footsteps. Somebody running inside the house. The air smelled like wet grass and sweat.
Ew.
I grabbed my phone and the bat and crept toward the hall. "Max," I whispered, but his barking drowned me out. Then came a thud. A man's voice. Low, angry, and close. "Shut up, dog."
Oh.
The sound of a
Oh.
struggle.
Who the hell told my dog to bloody shut up? I'll fuck you. Wait, no, fuck you up. Shit.
Turned the corner just in time to see a man in a dark hoodie and jeans in the living room, wrestling with Max.
Yeah, you go,
I was
Max.
swinging something.
Oh,
Maybe a crowbar. Max was clamped on his arm, though,
you go, Max. You go. Oh shit, he looks badly beaten up though.
refusing to let go. The man yelled in pain and slammed Max against the coffee table.
No, Max.
But Max didn't stop. He kept biting, growling, and dragging the man backward.
Hell yeah.
That's when adrenaline took over. I charged and swung the bat as hard as I could. It hit his shoulder with a crack, and he screamed, stumbling toward the
Ooh.
door. He yanked free, bolted out the shattered slider, and disappeared into the yard. My parents got home that afternoon. My mom broke down crying when she saw the broken door, and my dad
Why are you crying about the broken glass, you stupid horse? Son almost got molested by a random man, and you're thinking,
Oh no, my glass!
hugged me tighter than he ever had before. For the next few days, the police patrolled the neighborhood. They said a few houses nearby had reported somebody trying to break in over the past week, mostly during late hours, always when people were home alone. 2 days later, I got a call from the detective handling the case.
Who?
They had caught him. A man in his late 20s had been arrested just a few neighborhoods over after trying to force his way into yet another house. He matched my description. Same hoodie, same build, and had deep bite marks on his forearm. He had priors for burglary and assault. When they asked how he got hurt,